Hey guys, Isaac of IKO Auto here. So today it's time for a little bit of regular preventative maintenance. So today we're going to be changing the oil on my niece's 2014 Honda Accord. And we're going to be doing that with Mobil One products today. So the M1 110A oil filter and some 0W20 high mileage full synthetic oil. Let's go ahead and check our current oil. We'll take that. We're going to gently guide it out. See where our levels are. Let's see here. Ooh, that's pretty dark. Let's see if I can't get it to focus. Yeah, that's pretty dark. And it is marked all over the place because it ran. So let's dry it off. Just a old rag here. Let's go get us a good reading on it. Let's go redo it. Alrighty. So yeah, as you can tell, we've only got about half of what we should there. So yeah, it is definitely time to take this out. And just a quick little sniff test, as always, since I have some on my glove. Doesn't smell burnt, just smells like good oil. So just a little bit low. Just time to change it out. And that's why I always suggest changing out your oil a little bit earlier, usually, than what the manufacturer would normally say. On this car, since we've gotten our hands on it, it has been religiously changed every 3,000 miles. I will stand by that every single day of the week. I am a firm believer that oil technology has advanced. However, it all depends on how you use your car. And if you're daily driving your car, you should be changing out the internal lubrications more frequently. This car gets dailied, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So now that we definitely know it needs some, let's go ahead and get the car lifted up. First things first, let's go ahead and get our bucket under there. We're going to get the oil filter loose first. Let that go ahead and drain out some. Then we're going to go ahead and take our main drain bolt off and go from there. Now, I have this super cool Maddox filter set. I love this. This thing makes doing oil filters so much easier because you don't want to really torque them down. So we're just going to go out here and grab the right one. And I want to say it is ours right here that already has oil on it because it's been used. Which, let's see what size this one is. I think this is the 66, 67.
Oh my god! So fucking funny!
Alrighty, here we are under the car. I'm gonna move my bucket real quick. Show y'all right here. So right under, almost in a straight line from the front right tire, you can see right there is going to be our oil filter and our oil drain. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get these off. Oop, that's a little tight by hand. Yes, it is. So let's pull out our cool wrench here. We can see right there, clamps are right on, and we are just going to get to spinning. If I can get good leverage,
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Whew, and unfortunately, that's why sometimes you're going to have your best friend a screwdriver and hammer, because that thing was on tight. Oh, it was last done by some shop. Jesus, it was on there, but we have it off now. We're going to go ahead and clean off that residue there now that it's drained out some. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take off that bolt now too. Alrighty, and we're almost ready to drain this. You'd think I should have thought this one ahead a little bit. So I went ahead, I got my friend Mr. Breaker Bar over here with us too. We're going to figure out exactly which size this is. So I've got my next 3 sockets, because what you know, it's always my luck that I don't grab the right one. So 15?
Wrong.
It is not a 15, which means my 16.
Wrong.
Look at that, snug as a bug in a rug. Alright, so let's get our breaker bar out, get that cracked, get this drained. And there it is. Wow. That was an easy one. We'll give it one more little tug. Yeah, okay, that one didn't need much braking. So we'll go ahead and attach that. Start wrenching this all the way out. Yep. Look at that. Nice and easy and almost to the point to where I can hand thread it. Yep.
One eternity later.
Alright, and we're going to hold this bolt against it as we hand thread it so that when we know it's loose enough, we can just pop it out and not douse ourselves with oil, which that moment is now. Yeah. Look at that. And we'll look at this oil when we get done, but it looks to be fine. It's a little dark, of course. It is used, but that's what we expect. Doesn't smell weird. No weird color. Still has some nice red to it. So we've got our brand new oil filter here. We're going to go ahead and take off this nice little seal. There we go. Keeping all of our stuff together. And we are going to fill that up now with some of our brand new oil.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
All right, that looks like we've got it pretty filled up now. It's got quite a lot in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip my finger in here real good like. We're going to get a nice little bead of fresh oil on that seal right there. Keep it lubricated so that when we tighten it down here, we can get a really, really good seal. It is done. So let's go ahead and we're going to wipe that off with our rag here. It's dripping just a little bit, but that's okay. Here we go. Snug as a bug. She ain't going nowhere. Give it one more little rinse off. Let's go ahead and get this cleaned off real quick. So like I said, we did a nice good seal on our new filter. So that's going to do most of the work here for us. We just want to give this a nice little clean off. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, and she's looking good. So let's go ahead and get that new filter on. So, got our new one in my hand here all filled up. We're just going to go real gently there. And find that thread. There we go. It's got it. So, I'm just going to gently keep screwing, screwing, screwing. Oh, there we go. Nice and tight. We got ours right there, and crank, crank. You can see it spinning there. We're just gonna get it down nice and tight. There we go. Alrighty. So, we drained it. It's empty. Got everything set back up here. We're gonna give this one more little rub down though, just to make sure before we drop everything, so that if anything does go bad, we can easily, quickly spot where our culprit is, where a bad seal is. All right, let's go fill her up. Now the book says it takes 4.5 quarts. We put a little bit in that oil filter there already. So we're gonna go ahead and fill it up. We're not gonna take an exact measurement, but we're gonna put basically the entire bottle in here. So let's get to pouring. And a quick trick on pouring, always pour sideways. If you pour from one angle, we create an air pocket, and that is a nightmare. All right, let's see how good I am. Yeah, just under it. Check it first. Make sure we got our good levels in here. And if it needs more, we'll go ahead and put more in it. So, we are looking good. So, put that back down. That's it, we're done. Now it's just a matter of putting the old oil back in the container so that we can recycle it, because we're responsible people. And resetting it on the dash to say that we've had an oil change. So I'm going to show you how to do that here too. So first, let's check out our old oil. There we go, and it is out and in the sun. And you can kind of see here, I'll splash it up a little bit so we can kind of see our color. Look at that. We still got a little nice red, little nice brown on that. It is, of course, black. It's used up, but it's good to see that red. That's still kind of original oil color. We really like that type of brown. So let's go ahead and recycle this. We're going to just take the cap off of our old, get our funnel here, and get to pouring. And now, last but not least, we've of course got to go ahead and get the car cranked back up and reset. So, I'll go ahead and put the key on, let it prime all the way in the on position, and turn it to the off, move back once to on to prime, and good, no lights, so we're maintaining pressure. Everything's good there. So let's go ahead and reset it here on the dash. We're going to cycle through with this little button until it says oil life. Now again, I always change mine at about 3,000 miles. We got a little bit behind on this one, RIP, but that usually ends up being right about oil life 70% on most vehicles. So I'm just going to hold the button down now that I'm on that. It's going to start flashing. So I've got to hold it. And there's oil change 124 on it. There we go. She is good. Let's go ahead and check up under it, make sure we're not dripping anything. We got no lights though, so we should be looking good. And we sure are. I don't see anything there at all. Also, friendly reminder, always use your protection here on your stands. They're there for a reason. Keep yourself safe. All right, well, let's drop this down, and now you've successfully seen how to do an oil change on a 2014 Honda Accord.
That bitch a nigga.